The Vera Thomas Show. The Vera Thomas Show. The Vera Thomas Show. The Vera Thomas Show. Let's talk about it. 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 On the Vera Thomas Show. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
Hello, hello, hello. I am excited about my guests and what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to be talking about how you can ignite your your business by starting, scaling, and soaring. And so I'm excited to have Julius K. Weems as my guest tonight, as one of my guests. We have another guest coming on as well. How are you tonight?
I am wonderful, Vera. I'm excited to be here tonight as your guest, and just your energy is just infectious, and so I want to thank you for having me on tonight.
Thank you.
And
Go ahead.
so no, I'm just excited to be here, and we talked earlier today, and just really, the mission of what you're doing with your show, and it just aligns to a lot of things in my life, and so I'm really excited to be here to share.
Well, I'm excited that you are here to share. And let me just tell our audience a little bit about Julius Weems III. He is more than an entrepreneur. He is a visionary in the tech and energy sectors with over 2 decades of experience shaping industries and empowering communities. As a husband and dedicated father to two boys, Julius embodies the values of leadership and commitment in every aspect of his life. Growing up in the inner city of Baltimore, Julius witnessed firsthand the power of community and resilience. The son of a pastor and one of 9 pastors in his family, stretching from New York to Oklahoma, he has always been surrounded by leaders who instilled in him the importance of service and integrity. Today, Julius stands apart as a part of Think Energy's national program rollout, which we are excited to discuss further this evening, along with some other things to help entrepreneurs here. His mission is rooted in empowering underserved communities, teaching sustainable skills, and providing innovative solutions to support families and community growth. So, God bless you for your work. I'm going to give you the floor and give you an opportunity to share more about who is Julius. And Lisa Kinney, she says, Julius is the bomb. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate that. Please share what we're doing here and have people come and participate and comment and give feedback, ask advice. This is the show for you to do all of that. So I'm going to give you the floor and give you an opportunity to share.
Thank you so much, Vera. Thanks again for having me. Hello, everybody. I want to first to all of the incredible studio audience of the Vera Thomas Show. I just want to tell you that I am honored to be on the stage to share with you today. I actually will share a little bit of my background, and not just in business, but I grew up in Baltimore, Maryland, and grew up in the in the projects of Baltimore in a really rough area, and had a family though that my grandmother was a foster emergency foster home, and so I grew up seeing my family really take care of people, and during that time, my great aunt was a female pastor, which during those times it wasn't normal to see a woman as a pastor of a church in North Carolina, Oklahoma, New York, Baltimore. I got to see, it was just a strong religious background, realizing that you had to believe that you could be something bigger. And as I grew up, I saw so many different things, and really just having my mom and dad who both worked really hard to do their best for me and really give me the best. Baltimore was a rough town to grow up in, and but ultimately what I realized was that every time you experience things, and many of us, I'm in my 40s now, and but when you experience things through life, they teach you how to have resilience. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot from my family, and my spiritual upbringing taught me that anything was possible. I truly believe that one of my favorite books says all things are possible through Christ that strengthens me. And so my family thought I was going to be a pastor. I was in church 7 days a week, and as I went to school, I fell in love with engineering and science and processes, and how to solve problems was a passion for me. And ended up going to Morgan State University, and while I was at Morgan, studied industrial engineering, and really understood that if we could solve problems, it could be, if we're talking about global problems or local problems, or we're talking about problems in our country, if we can have the mentality that a problem could be solved, we could truly move mountains. And it was something that I just believed. And as I went to Morgan, I actually my senior year, and it breaks my mother's heart to this day. My senior year, I got recruited to go and be a game designer for Disney Interactive, and I ended up leaving school and ended up also becoming a game producer. And my first game was Monday Night Football. It was the most incredible opportunity that you could have. But what I learned a lot about business. I learned a lot about stepping into opportunity. And fast forward, ended up starting a company, and that company ended up selling that business, and really became an advisor, a massive problem solver here in the United States for different agencies, for the government, and then got to join companies like PayPal and eBay and Morgan Stanley, solving really big technology problems. Today, we call it a digital transformation leader, and all it means is that how do you use technology and tools to help companies move quickly. And I've been able to be the advisor for some Fortune 10 companies, and I loved it. And as I've worked for those companies, one of the things I got to do was meet people in those companies. So many of the people that you look at, they may be executives in big companies, they may have great jobs at companies. What I realized being a coach and an advisor in those companies, that there's a lot of people that are terribly unhappy in large organizations, and they have dreams and they want to start companies, but they're afraid because they've been working for 20, 30 years in that company. And what happened was I almost started ministering to people through being an executive advisor, because I got to talk to people who just wanted more but didn't know how to get it. And that's when
Wow.
for entrepreneurs just my passion for entrepreneurs started there. That's when I knew that there was something special. There are people that are walking through this country, working every day, but they have a dream inside of them. They just don't know how to turn that into a business.
And you know what? What I want to say to my audience today, hold fast to your dreams. Even if at
Yes,
times it seems it may not come true, living
yes.
your dreams will depend on you. The roads we take, the paths we choose are necessary to live our dreams through. There may be detours, winding roads, and wrong turns, all in which are lessons to be learned. As your journey unfolds, you'll realize your goals. What a beautiful story soon to be told. So hold fast to your dreams. And Julius is here to help you hold fast to your dreams because he knows what to do to help you become the entrepreneur that you want to be. And I know that you are a serial entrepreneur, and I know you're focused in on one aspect, that is energy, the energy industry. And we're going to talk
It
about that.
is.
But before we talk about it, I'm going to play a video that will lead us into talking about energy. And then I know we don't have a whole lot of time because you're only going to be here for 30 minutes. You're going to have to come back. But I'm going to play this video, and then we're going to talk about that. And we're going to also talk about some other things to help entrepreneurs score. I'm sorry, I can't even talk. Help
Start scaling
entrepreneurs.
Soar.
Thank you. Read my mind.
Yes, I got you. I
Absolutely.
got
Okay, so let me play this right quick.
Solar power is becoming more and more popular, and it's easy to see why. Not only is it a clean, renewable source of energy, solar power can actually save you money on your energy costs. But did you know that you don't have to buy and install solar panels to experience these benefits? That's where Community Solar comes in. Community Solar is a state-run program providing an easy way for you to enjoy the benefits of solar without the investment or hassle of installing panels and equipment. Through Think Community Solar, you can subscribe to a local solar farm in your community and receive a solar credit that reduces what you owe to the utility each month. Think Community Solar is available in eligible states to all who pay an electric bill, including renters, homeowners, and businesses. There's no need to own property, no installation required, no upfront costs, and no long-term commitment or termination fees. Just 5 to 10% savings off the solar credits you receive each and every month. Here's how it works. Solar developers build community solar farms in places like commercial building rooftops, parking lots, empty fields, or even landfills. Next, the solar power generated flows to the local electricity grid. Then, customers subscribe to Think Community Solar to reserve a portion of the solar credits generated by the solar farm. This reduces what they owe to the utility each month. Finally, customers receive a monthly solar credit on their utility bill for the electricity produced and will save up to 10% on the solar credits received for up to 20 years. You simply sign up in a few minutes and start saving money on your energy bills as soon as you are connected to an available solar farm in your area. By providing clean energy jobs and paying local taxes, community solar farms help boost the local economy. And by reducing our reliance on fossil fuels, we can protect precious resources like our air, water, and wildlife. Plus, through our partnership with One Tribe, for every customer who enrolls, we are protecting 50 trees in rainforests threatened by deforestation. This means your choice contributes to cleaner air and a healthier climate, while benefiting the people and wildlife that call the rainforest their home. So if you're interested in supporting a cleaner environment, saving money on your energy costs, and supporting your local community, we invite you to sign up today. It's an easy and rewarding way to make a positive shift for yourself and the world we share. Welcome to Think Community Solar.
Think Community Solar. I think you
Yes.
need to tell us more about that.
Yes, yes. I am excited to share this. And before I jump into it, I want everybody to know that we're at a special time, I believe, in our country, and there are special moments, right? I think that when the telephone was created, it was a special moment. When the automobile was created, it was a special moment. When electricity was created, it was a special moment. And we're in one of those moments right now. And when I say that, it's three areas that are really going to change what the next 10 to 20 years look like. I believe artificial intelligence, which you all are hearing about, is going to be one. I believe blockchain and blockchain technology is two. And I believe that renewable energy and our desire and need for renewable energy sources in this country is going to be three. I believe that, our how do we protect the future for the future generations? But one, how do we make sure we're actually building enough energy resource here in the United States for us? And there's a lot of reason this is happening. We're talking about community solar, and some of you are saying, well, what is that? Is that a solar panel? And what I want you to know is there is truly a move in this country to make sure everybody, no matter where you live, no matter if you're in an apartment or you own a home, that you can get solar energy. And I'm so excited to be partnered as an independent advisor for Think Energy. But I want you to know that right now, Vera, tonight, we're telling everybody on your show that across America today, you can get solar energy and not have a solar panel, not own a home,
What?
It's free of charge. It's free of charge, and you get a 20-year discount on your energy bill.
What?
Vera, Vera. It's like, Vera, do you guys have Wegmans in Ohio? Wegmans grocery stores, the expensive grocery stores?
I'm not
They're
familiar.
expensive. So Wegmans is like, it's like Whole Foods, right? So Whole Foods is a pretty expensive grocery store. I tell people this. I said, if I gave you a coupon to Whole Foods or Wegmans, and I said, walk into the store and you can use it, it's 10% off. And then I say, you can take that, Vera, and you can go back to that store and use that coupon for the next 20 years, and it's free of charge. Would you take it?
Oh, who wouldn't take it? Oh my
And that's what
goodness.
and that's what we're doing. We're giving people a coupon for their energy bill. It's not something that Think Energy's created. It's a federal program rolled down to every state. And at every state level, we now can help people be able to get a discount on their energy bill for 20 years. And I'm so excited. We're currently in 14 states, and we're going to be rolling out across the country. But community solar is something everybody should know about. And if you don't, I'm here tonight. We're going to put some links up, some information for you to find out. But everybody should be getting this. If you rent an apartment, if you rent a home, if you don't need a roof, you don't need to get solar panels, you can get solar energy to your home with a 20-year discount. And it's available today.
That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Amazing. 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 So, how does that work? I mean, how does that work? Tell us.
Just like in the video you shared, there are developers that build solar farms. We've all driven down the highway and seen big farms of solar panels on the side of the road, or we've seen solar farms on top of buildings in metropolitan cities. And we also have seen them over top of car garages where you see big solar panels. Well, that solar energy is actually pulled back into the energy grid. And then customers like you and me, no matter if you own a home, if you live in an apartment, if you live in a condo, you can actually subscribe for those solar credits. And you can get those credits anywhere from 5 to 25% for 20 years.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Yeah.
we definitely need you to put that information in the link.
Yes.
Give me the link so I can share it with everybody. Because this is a game changer, and with the cost of utilities, the electric bills.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my
Well, Vera,
God.
the last 3 years, we've seen an increase across the country.
I know.
And that price is going to keep going up. And right now, people are struggling to put food on the table.
Yeah.
People are struggling to put gas in their car. And with this program, I just want to let everybody know, if you are somebody that is considered LMI, low to moderate income, and that's nothing to be ashamed of, but if you're somebody that gets a state or federal benefit, so if you get food stamps, if you get free lunch for your kids at school, if you get Medicaid, you actually qualify for a higher discount over those 20 years. And so this program does not impact any benefits you have. And that's the exciting part, because I grew up in the inner city of Baltimore, okay? And what I know is that my family got help. My family, if it wasn't for some of those programs, I know it would have impacted me in my life. But you get additional benefits if you get any state benefit. It will not impact any benefits you're currently getting. It will just give you a bigger savings. And so super excited about that. And that's what Community Solar is. And Think Energy is one of the largest providers of this program in the country. And super excited about that and being able to share that.
Well, please, I'm going to go to a commercial, and I need for you to put that information in the chat, and also put it in the private chat so that I can also, you put it in the comments, and then I'll put it on my platform. So let me play a video right quick, and we will be right back.
Hallelujah.
Hey there, Jason McNamara here, and I'm about to drop something truly game-changing your way. Are you tired of the same old 9-to-5 grind? Feeling stuck in obtaining the life you deserve and craving something more? Well, listen up, because I've got something you will not want to miss. Introducing the No More 9-to-5 Club Professional Membership, your ticket to freedom and success in the entrepreneurial world. With our professional membership, you'll get access to weekly coaching sessions, pre-recorded trainings, and a vibrant community of fellow game changers. You get access to technology that will allow you to automate passive income streams, as well as unlock all of our expert-led trainings in the back office so you know where to go for good advice when you need it. You will also use the club to build up a residual income stream with a 2-tier 33% affiliate commission unlocked at this level, allowing you to help people help themselves while generating a residual passive income stream for yourself. And here's the kicker. For a limited time, you can unlock all of this just for a $1.11 donation to our club foundation.
I like this one.
Your first month is on us. So what's holding you back? Click the link below, make your donation, and let's start building the life and business of your dreams together. Here at the No More 9 to 5 Club, we're all about turning dreams into reality and smashing through those glass ceilings.
That's what I'm talking about, Jake.
Whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just starting out, we've got the tools and support you need to thrive and evolve. And don't forget to sign up for our bootcamp training. It's the perfect way to kickstart your journey and unlock even more perks. So what are you waiting for? Join the No More 9 to 5 Club today, and let's make those dreams a reality. I can't wait to see you on the inside. You only get one now. Invested in your better future. Let's make magic happen together.
No more 9 to 5. Let me tell you about No More 9 to 5. It is a networking, masterminding organization where you learn, you earn, and you connect with others. So if you have a 9 to 5, but you want to elevate what you're doing, then you want to check. Oh, we got some noise going on up in here. So if you want to check out No More 9 to 5, and it's only $1.11 for the first month. So come check out the group and see what's going on and see how it may benefit you monetarily and also networking. And I will be sharing about this energy with No More 9 to 5. The link is in the comments. So please check it out. Check it out. Check it out. All right. Now, okay, this is the energy link for you to check out to know more about this think energy.
Yes, yes.
This is awesome. And let me remove this banner and put this banner up because you want it.
So there's people for everybody who's interested in Think Energy and Community Solar, on the link, they'll be able to see they can put in their zip code and they can see the savings that they get in their area. And they can also see a video about Community Solar, the one you just shared. But for everyone across the country, the states that we're in are also there. Just put your zip code in, you can see, and then you can follow up with myself or Vera, and we can get you saving right away. It is free of charge. There's no termination fees. There's nothing to be concerned with, right? One of the things I tell people is that you got to share things that you're okay sharing with your family. I'm so excited about this company and our CEO and his vision, and working with this company to really bless people across the country. Community Solar is just starting, and we're talking about a 20-year savings on energy bills, and it's never been heard of before in history.
I'm telling you, if you guys don't take advantage of this, if you're not willing to look at saving some money, then something's wrong. Now, before you leave, because I know we only have 6 more minutes, but before you leave, let's talk about our topic for today. And let's talk about how you can help elevate entrepreneurs. And I also need for you to put your contact information in the private chat so I can share that as well.
Yes, and so one of the things that I believe in my programs and everything that I share is all about start, scaling, and soaring. Starting, many people don't know how to, either you have a vision for a business, you have a vision for something, and you don't know how to start it. And if that's a business, if it's a book. And so one of the things that we do, I've created a plan and a program that helps people with an idea, because an idea is just an idea if it can't be turned into something tangible. And then we try to build that from, let's say, $0 to $500,000. And then we work with companies that, scale companies that have gotten their legs wet, and they've learned a little bit, but they're like, okay, from being a mom and pop shop where you're the only one doing everything to now growing that business takes a little bit of effort, takes a team now. And with artificial intelligence, one of the things we do when we're scaling a business, I show companies how to save $100,000 in time and people using AI. And super excited about that because we've been able to now bridge the gap for new entrepreneurs. And super excited about my AI startup weekend that I'm going to be sharing with everybody because now we want to help entrepreneurs understand that they can use artificial intelligence to build businesses and ideas extremely fast and extremely efficient.
Well, let me tell you, there are so many people that are apprehensive about AI. And I
Yeah.
use it myself, and it is amazing how you can put information in, and in a minute, you've got a vast amount of information to use. And so, from graphics to workbooks to anything and everything, even songs can be created with
Yeah.
AI.
Mm.
So, that's a topic that I am going to need you to come back and talk about. Now, you're leaving me in 4 minutes. So, before you leave, I'm going to give you the floor again. And what
Yeah.
encouragement, inspiration, and motivation can you leave with our audience? And you will be coming back again.
No, thank you. And thank you to everyone that joined. I want to leave you with this because, growing up in the projects of Baltimore and then going to the boardrooms of New York City, I learned a lot. And I learned a lot about who you need to become through that process. And so, what I want to share with you is that if you're a new entrepreneur, if you're an entrepreneur that's been at it for a while and you're not getting the success you want, I want you to understand this is that there is the true discussion of understanding and having faith is so powerful, but it's who you become in the journey that prepares you for the result. So it's who I became when I was a kid starting a company to when I made my first million and lost it and went bankrupt in that business. It's who you become when you go to building a company and learning the dynamics of operations. But here's the thing: is that my favorite book says this. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight." No matter what you believe or who you believe in, understand that sometimes you're not supposed to understand the journey you're on, but you are supposed to go full blast forward, afraid, and you're going to produce something incredible. And so, thank you so much for having me. And I want you to know that one of the things I want to give away is in the chat. If my free AI course is free to everyone. You can go to ai.wegenwealthhub.com and we can get that out to everybody. It's just a free AI course that you can use and it gives you the basics of utilizing AI and you can use that and for your audience that's free for them tonight.
Oh, well, thank you. And I'm putting it on the screen. And I'm also going to put it in the chat. So thank you for that gift.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for being here. And there's so much more I want to talk to you about.
Yes,
But
let's
I'll,
do it.
yes, we have to do it. And I'm going to bring up my next guest, who is, well, let me put this in the chat right quick first. And yes. So you guys are getting some valuable information that's in the comments. So take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. All right. So listen, thank you so much, Julius, for being here.
Thank you.
God bless you. And we will see you again really soon. And all right. So I will remove
God
you.
bless you.
God bless you. Well, audience, I have another guest that's coming up here. And let me just pull up his picture. And this is Dr. David Evans. And he is going to share with us more about who he is and what he has to offer. He's not on camera right now, but let me pull him up. Oh, now he is. Okay. Hello, Dr. David.
Hello, how you doing? I'm just so happy to come to you from Washington, D.C., sending a lot of love out to everybody. You see, we get ready to pop off some teaching in sessions, and I just love the presentation that Julius did. It was amazing. Wow. I always get excited when I see you doing some amazing things to bless and help people. Thank you
Yes.
for
Well, thank you for being here. And I know you came in at the very last moment. So I really appreciate it. So I'm going to give you the floor and give you an opportunity to share your story and your
yeah.
journey and tell us more about Dr. David Evans.
Yeah, I'm just a manservant, from Washington D.C. I started a television network called Pick TV. We are on television network on Roku. We have so many channels, as far as what cooking channel, gospel life channel, business channel, music channel, sports channels. We're one of the top number one streaming television networks in the world on Roku, and I'm excited about being the president CEO. But we can bring you on television to show your gifts, your talents, and your abilities to the world. Whatever happens in Washington D.C. affects the world. So, yeah, we here, and I'm excited for you guys. I'm in Crystal City, Virginia, and big conference is about to pop off, and we're always excited. Let me just take you guys on a little tour. I'm gonna see can I just show you a little bit about what's going on in my city. Let me see if I can get out here and just show you how things are just going at this location where I'm at now. I'm gonna try to turn this around if I can. Yeah,
So,
you
what
guys.
kind of event is it?
It's a social media conference. We're about to put on a big networking conference also in Washington D.C. So I'm excited again to just to bring you guys some information and it's to be on here. Pick TV Network is your network. Again, we're on Roku television. If you have a Roku stick or Roku TV, you can come on our channels and showcase your talent, your abilities. You can showcase your products and services. We have a channel if you have a book. We love book authors to come on and showcase your books and tell your story of how you wrote your book. Yeah, everybody has a story. We've been blessed to have some great people to give us some promos like Cedric the Entertainer, Claudia Jordan from Atlanta Housewives, D.L. Hughley. Um, we have so many people. Kid and Play. All of these folks, you can watch them on Pick TV Network Spotlight or Pick TV Network commercials. If you have YouTube, we are blessed to be able to partnership with Think Energy and with Julius being my mentor, my business advisor. You just heard him. We collaborating with him to do some amazing things on Pick TV Network. And you, Queen, what you're doing is amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Oh.
I love your show. I can't wait till you come to DC because I'm gonna spoil you. You're gonna
Well, spoil me. Spoil me.
we gonna put we gonna make we go, I'm telling you, ready. You gonna get tickets to visit the White House. We're gonna see the Capitol. We're gonna see, where we going? Pentagon. We take you to see Martin Luther King statue. We're gonna take you all.
Oh
I'm right downtown, the gatekeeper here. So you're gonna be spoiled when you come to DC. I don't want you to feel like you're gonna leave. When you
my. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm just excited that you're here. And did I put it right? Pick TV Network?
yeah,
Is
you
it
can
that?
Pick TV Network. That's good. That's good. And you guys,
Okay.
we are the people's investment channels. I started this network in 2020 when my sister Brenda passed away on the last Saturday in August. I'll never forget it. 2020. I talked to my sister Sunday. She was gone to be
Oh.
with the Lord. And I said, I got to do something because all of the folk I knew were dying because of COVID. A lot of people left the planet. And I said, you know what? I'm going to start a television channel, which turned into a network. I never thought in all my life that I would be the CEO and president of Pick TV Network. We have all of these channels and shows and programs. The largest amount of channels I had was 60 channels. Can you imagine having Yeah, 6-0. 6-0.
Wow.
And God is so good because he prepared me for this opportunity to bless people. And I said, Lord, why you give me so many channels? He said, because I want you to help everybody. And many people as can you
Wow.
can. And there's everybody's out there don't have a whole bunch of money to come on the big broadcasting networks, NBC, ABC, Fox 5, OWN Network. They don't have a lot of money to be on all those networks. But Pick TV Network, we make it affordable, and we make it a way for you to come on like this show right now. We're going to bring it on Pick TV Network.
That's exciting. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Oh my God, we will have to talk. Now, your endeavors are vast. You're involved in a lot of different things, and I think that is wonderful. Now, you're in Washington, D.C., and today we just heard the news that our former president has been indicted for 34 counts.
I know,
And
I say two things. We have to be very careful because people like me and you, we're on the good side, but then there's the bad side and the ugly side. And I'm neutral. When I go into certain settings, all of us who please watch me now, you have to be careful. You know what happened in my city at the Capitol, and all of us
yes,
not get caught. And these were doctors, lawyers, corporation leaders, law enforcement leaders. These were some of the highest people in the world who were down there. So you really have to be neutral. You have to really be sensitive to how they feel about the situation and knowing where to rejoice, when to rejoice. Harmless as wise as a serpent, harmless as
and
a dove.
Hunter the Dove. Yes,
I'm not gonna go.
yes.
I'm not gonna go no room with a lot of people.
Yeah, and this is not something to celebrate.
There you go.
This is not a time to celebrate.
There you
It
go.
is a time to recognize that everybody has to be responsible for
Right.
their actions and their behaviors and suffer whatever consequences may come as a result of that.
That's correct.
And and so our country is in a state that we need a lot of prayer.
A lot
And
of prayer.
again, I'm not here to say anything positive or negative about what happened today. What happened today is a travesty for our country,
Yeah.
and we definitely need to continue to pray.
Yeah.
And so we'll get off that topic right now.
And that was good. I'm glad you said that because, you know, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked in authority, people mourn. Righteous exalts. Right, the righteousness exalts the nation. Sinners are reproach to any people. But then again, we have to use wisdom.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people again who's watching us right now who don't know where to celebrate or what to do. This is a time of prayer, like you
Yeah.
just, Queen. We must really, really be careful because what happened at the Capitol was real. That's a
Oh,
event.
real and scary and barbaric. I'm sorry. It was all of that.
Yeah, yeah, and the world seen it, and just because that happened, I heard he still can run for president.
Well, I don't even know what to say about that. Um,
Just pray for my city. Pray for Washington D.C.
yes, yes. We need to pray for our country because our democracy is at stake, whether you want to admit it or not. And if there was ever a time to vote, now is the time.
That's right, Queen.
This is no playing around. This is not a time for joking and playing games.
Mm-hmm.
Playing games is over.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
back to your businesses and what it is that you do.
Pick TV Network. Watch PickTV.com. WatchPickTV.com is where you can see us. You can put that in the chat. Watch PickTV.com. You got to watch PickTV.com. It's a way that our network is for everyday people who want to come on television and tell their story and share their gift to the world. I mean, I don't know any other network that if you can cook and you want to come and showcase your cooking meal as soon as possible, we'll bring you on. You can showcase your cooking meal. I mean, then we have what I love about Pick TV Network. We have a show that I created called the Prison Freedom Show, where people coming out of prison who doing amazing things can tell their story. And just because you've been in prison, that don't mean prison has to be in you.
Absolutely.
Who come out being great and doing great things in society, doing amazing things, who just hit a hiccup in life and went in prison. And we let them tell their story. The Prison Freedom Channel show, I started that to bless people and let them tell their story. The ex-offenders, those folk who've been in and coming out, they know how it is to have a second chance. And Brother O from Chicago, he had 20 years. And I said to him, man, I want you to help me to help build this TV show called the Prison Freedom Show. He said, Mr. Evans, please let me do that because I just came out and I had 20 years. Now that brother, he has about 40 episodes on Pick TV Network.
Oh my goodness.
Well, right.
You are uplifting, encouraging, motivating, inspiring, and educating people. And that's what my show is all about. And so you doing that is just absolutely wonderful. And what are some other things that you're involved in?
Yeah, work at HUD, United States Housing and Urban Development. So if you guys out there looking for first home buyers, I got secret information I can tell you about, those who want to get beautification or loans, or if you want to have, get some information on how you can, do a specific project or get sponsors for a project you're doing. It's so much. I mean, Washington, D.C., the most powerful place on planet Earth. I've been blessed to be here 62 years to celebrate my birthday. Whatever you need.
Happy birthday.
If you can't get it in D.C., something's wrong with you. We have money in politics, a whole bunch of money and a whole bunch of politics. We make the money here. So Queen, I'm so happy to be a leader. I'm a man of God first. I'm a servant of the Lord. I don't hide my faith. I love God. He's everything to me. What I know, God taught me. Where I am, God brought me. Who I am, God made me. I would never, ever, ever leave God out of the story that I have for my life. So if it wasn't for God, I would be nothing.
Yes.
About him. He's everything to me.
Everything. And I feel the exact same way. I mean, and everything that you said, and even what Julius said about trusting the Lord with all thine heart and lean not to thine own understanding. In all thy ways, acknowledge him. Now, when he said in all thy ways, acknowledge him, he wasn't saying, he said in all. There was no stipulation. There was no condition. So whatever situation you are in, acknowledge him and he will direct your path.
Yeah.
He will. Just trust that. And if more people trusted that, we wouldn't have all these problems that we're having today.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to go to a commercial, but we'll be right back to continue this conversation.
Let me introduce you to ChatBridge. It's a revolutionary new solution for getting great results from your online networking. Today, online networking has become the standard for millions of professionals. However, getting results from your meetings can be a daunting task. But now that challenge has been solved. Everyone knows how hard virtual meeting follow-up is. You go to an online meeting where at the end, people say save the chat to follow up. And now you have a nearly unusable and ugly chat text file to work with. You can now say goodbye to the hassles of downloaded Zoom-type chat records. For the first time, with the introduction of this new ChatBridge tool, you have a simple system to easily import, search, review, follow up, and find opportunities with the people you meet in all of your virtual networking meetings. And we also made it easy to archive all of your chat files and information on the people you met networking for future use. And it doesn't stop there. With ChatBridge, When you select people to follow up with, you can view their exact posts and even click into their website, LinkedIn profile, or Facebook page if they shared it. Then you can import your selected contacts into the powerful EngagePro system or export your contacts to your CRM, email tool, or autoresponder. Following up and getting great results from online networking is now easy and just a click away. Experience the power of the new Chat Bridge, and you'll quickly see how to find new clients, get more referrals, speaking opportunities, and JV partners. There's nothing like it. Find out now how economical and easy it is to get the results you want from online networking at chatbridgeconnect.com.
Let me tell you about ChatBridge. If you go to networking meetings and you save the chat, and you know how when you save the chat and it goes into the Zoom folder and you open it up and you've got all this garbled up stuff, well, with ChatBridge, with one click, it organizes it. It organizes it in alphabetical order. The phone numbers are in another column. The contact information is in another column. And all the dialogue that went on in the chat is also there. And so you can have a free test run of ChatBridge by clicking on the link that I have put in the comments. I'm telling you, it is a game changer. A game changer. So check out ChatBridge. All right, back to us.
Yeah. Well, I love your show. I love this show. I mean, I commend you for your lighting, your audio, your video. Everything is perfect. It's beautiful. Your commercials are amazing. I have a background in media. I used to work at DCTV as a review tech. So I would take hours and hours, and they would pay me to check out people's shows and do the lighting, audio, video, make sure it was perfect. And yours is passed. You passed the test.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm on the move. I'm not even in my studio. You know, I just stopped by to jump on because Julius invited me. And I want to say to him, Julius is an angel. You know, this man has so many gifts, talents, and abilities, and he's sharing them with the world. I met him in Washington, D.C. Him and his wife was doing the HBCU conference. There was about 5,000 people there. They literally packed out the Renaissance Hotel right across the street from the convention center last year around this time. And somebody said, I want you to meet Julius. Yeah. I said, who is Julius? He said, Julius Weems. He's the person who helped build with PayPal and eBay. And I said, Julius Weems. And when I met him, we were walking down the hall. And I said, man, I would like to meet you. And we shook hands. And it was a bond right then and there. And then next thing you know, I met his wife. I met his son. I seen every ballroom packed out. And I'm talking about the Renaissance Hotel has 30 ballrooms. I mean, meeting rooms. Everyone was packed. He had people talk about ChatGPT. He had professors from Howard University talking. He had people flying from around the country. This was one of the biggest events in Washington, D.C.
Wow.
There. He had Hampton University was there, Morgan State University, all the schools were there. And when I met him, we talked for a whole year before he came on and did anything on this level with me. A whole year, because we had to build a bond and relationship that ties into destiny. And now that I got him, I'm not letting him go.
I know that's right. And you know, I just met him today.
Wow.
And the thing is, my guest that was scheduled to be here had an emergency in her family and had to cancel. And so I was talking to him about the energy, Think Energy. Right. And I mentioned that I need a guest on my show. And he was like, I'll do it. He was willing, and I was so grateful. And so I feel like today I have met some powerful people, including you, Dr. David. And I am really looking forward to having a conversation with you about HUD and about, your TV network and all of that. I'm really excited that you took the time to come here today. And I would like for you to take some time right now and share with our audience some encouragement, some words of encouragement to uplift them and inspire them. So I'm going to give you the floor.
Yeah. You know, God's vision is bigger than yours. First of all, if God has put something in you, you have to put everything back into what he gives you. You know, when I started Pick TV Network, there was a lot of people who told me it wasn't going to work. You have too many channels. You don't know what you're doing. It was a lot of people who didn't see the vision. And never try to let a blind person to see your vision. But you have to speak, right. You have to speak faith to the vision. I started a network in COVID with no money, with no experience. I started a television network when it would be crazy to start a TV network. Who would watch? But when God gave me the green light and God endorsed what I did, in honor of my sister, Brenda, who passed away, that was the zeal, that was the passion, that was the tenacity. Everything that I had, I put into this TV network. Now, when you turn on your television, you have a Roku TV, you can turn on our shows and you can turn on our programs 24 hours, 7 days a week. And people ask me, how did you do it? And I tell them, I didn't do it. God did it. So if you start with God, you will always end well. If you start with God, you will end well. And my vision is not me. I can't take credit for something that God did, Queen Thomas. God did that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
people ask me all the time, how did I do it? You know, when I'm walking around here, guys, and I'm seeing that we're going to be doing a global media conference. We're going to be doing and Queen, you got to come. I got a place for you. You got a place on the platform. You got to come and say something. You got to
I
come
would love to. Oh my God. When is it?
in Washington D.C. We're putting this together.
When?
Take the stage and do some amazing things. We see. I can't win without you. You're part of the winning story of my team. I can't do this alone. We have to come together. My win is in you, and people watching me right now. This is why this show has to be a success. Your show has to reach millions of people because you're uplifting and encouraging and motivating folk. This is a hot show, and I'm asking you to put it on our network so we can blast it around.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. Oh my God. I feel so honored to hear you say that. I really do. I'm about to cry. I don't want to cry on my show. Oh my goodness. Thank
No.
you so much. I appreciate it. When is this event that you're talking about?
Yeah, we have two events that we're planning on now, and one is on 2020 for this year around the fall. Then we also have another event in 2025. That's going to be our big global media conference in Washington D.C. We just excited about doing something that includes everyday people. You know, I've been blessed to know the right across the street from where I'm at now, the vice president of Delta Airlines, Heather. Got a chance to meet her. The NFL players at the Washington Commanders. Been blessed to be in the settings of people who have a brand new boxing fitness studio for Floyd Mayweather. Anything that happens big in Washington, D.C., you better believe Dr. Evans is there. This is my city. I'm proud to say Black Chamber of Commerce, they just had that. The president, I was there taking pictures and doing some recordings. There's so many beautiful things that when you and God interviewing the mayor, when you and God and the vice president Kamala Harris, I was blessed to interview her at an event in Washington D.C. You know, to be in them settings like that. That's not me, Queen. I tell people I didn't do that. I'm blessed by default. You know.
Yes. And let me just say something. I want our audience to understand and recognize when you are living and walking in your purpose, what God has planned for you, that He planned for you before you were even born.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you.
Yeah.
And so if we are, and He also said that He would order our steps.
Yep.
He also said that He's a light unto our feet and a light unto our path. If we trust that, then we don't have to fear. We don't have to worry. We don't have to doubt, because when we do any of those things, we're leaving out our
That's right.
faith in ourselves,
That's
our
right.
faith in God,
That's right.
and we're talking about God from our perspective, but whatever your faith is,
That's right.
whatever you claim
Right.
to believe in it,
That's
trust
right.
it,
That's
walk
right.
in it. And you can be like Dr. David Evans, walking in his plan, walking in his purpose,
And,
and
and
lifting other
I
people.
and I tell people, stop letting money limit you. God don't need your money to bless you. He needs favor. Look at what Queen doing tonight. I know she had some nights she didn't have the money to do this, but she had the faith to do it. Stop letting that, because if you have God, he will provide what you need. Everything you need, he will bless you with. If you
Yes.
just go, I mean, I think a lot of times, Queen, when we move by faith and see God do things, that's the favor of God. How many billionaires are really miserable? You got the boat, you got the house, you got the car, you got everything, and miserable. Can't even sleep at night on a $1 million bed. You still don't have no rest.
Right. No peace. No peace.
No
Oh
peace.
my.
You
No
know, so
peace.
so I'd rather be in God and know and with us we're billionaires in the spirit. You're a billionaire in love. You're a billionaire in joy. You're a billionaire in peace. You're a billionaire in long suffering. You're a billionaire in meekness. And what I want to do before I leave this planet is to bless someone who's less fortunate than me. That's what I want to do, Queen. If I can leave planet Earth, say Dr. Evans gave me a shot. Dr. Evans opened up a door for me. Dr. Evans blessed me. There's no need of me having the keys to Washington, D.C. and I don't open no doors for nobody.
I
That's
know, that's
that,
right.
that's why I said, when you come to my city, you got the red carpet, Queen. Are you just tell me what
You got me so excited. I mean, and we all go through so much stuff.
Yep,
And we have to understand, and I mean, we all have a story.
that's right.
Like you said earlier, we all have a story. And our story is not for us, it's for somebody else. So we need to understand that. And he got kicked off my show. So just know that your story, whatever you're going through, know that the purpose of going through what you go through is so that you can help somebody else, so that you can lift somebody else, so that you can encourage somebody else. And also know that whatever you're going through, this too shall pass. So recognize who you are and whose you are. And know that God didn't make junk. You are special. You are loved. So just know that God has you no matter what you are going through. And whatever your faith is, God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you call them, know that they have your back. Believe in it. Trust it. Walk in it. And my show is about to end. Dr. David has left. But this has been an unexpected honor, privilege, and pleasure to have both Julius Weems III and Dr. David Evans here today. And I just want to encourage you, my guests, my friends, and thank you for supporting the Vera Thomas Show. And you can continue to support by going to, you can leave a review for me. I would really appreciate it. I'll put that in the chat. So leave a review for me and let me know how you felt about this experience. And you also, I'm going to put this here. And if by chance you want to help me continue to do the work that I'm doing here, you can help by supporting me financially as well. This show is, I put in a lot of time and effort into this show. So I want to encourage you to help me help you with this show. You can go to Cash App, $ Instill Great, Venmo at VT1117, or Zelle, Vera Thomas Show 1117. Your support is appreciated, and I just want to pull I'm going to pull Dr. David back up here, but let me put this in the chat. And okay, let me pull him up. You left me.
that was my fault. But let's touch and agree what you need. What you need to do what you're doing to bless people. You know, there's people out there who watching this who are millionaires. I was at an event earlier this morning with investors, and they're going to get a copy of this. So we want people to invest in what she's doing. There's a lot of people, quote unquote, with trash out here, and they get millions of dollars for stuff that's not edifying, not helping nobody, not doing anything. So Queen, what you're doing, we want to get behind you, want to support you, want to invest in you. You had a beautiful program today with Julius and Dr. Evans.
And you, yes.
And when you come to the Global Media Conference, we're going to have you on the stage. We're going to let you do a presentation, you know, the Global Media Conference in Washington, D.C. You know, and see, what we have to understand is when we come together, Queen, nothing can stop us. Nothing.
Wow.
I'm so proud of you. I can see God all over you. That beautiful that
thank
you have.
you.
And then, I collaborate with Pick TV Network and Think Energy, because we're going to do something this summer to have a virtual summer training session for some kids.
Oh, and see, I work with kids and their parents.
Wow.
I'm a certified coach, and I've also co-authored 25 books. And we'll talk, okay? We'll talk. Anyway, my show is over.
Okay.
This is the end of my show. But anyway, thank you so much, Dr. David. And I'm on WhatsApp. So let's try to schedule a time when we can actually sit down and talk. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, well, listen, God bless you. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for edifying me and lifting me. You just don't know. So appreciated. So appreciated. God bless you. And listening audience, we'll see you on Tuesday. Have an awesome weekend. And I'm full today. So thank you all. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.
The Vera Thomas Show.